Hey y'all, I'm back. Y'all, I just wanna this is what I be wanting to say. I'm so goofy. I be wanting to be like, prepare to be sick of me, because I'm here. I am here. I am here to stay. Like, yes. So we about to get into these hair care tips. I'm also going to be going live on let me sit it like this so it ain't all weird because I'll be looking over to the side and looking over this way and that way. And I'm still getting used to just looking at the camera. So if you see me looking all cross-eyed sometimes, that's because I I don't be I don't be looking at the camera and stuff. So yeah. So we're gonna go live on Instagram and I'm live in the Facebook world and everything. So I'm super excited. I'm about to give y'all my not just I'm super excited, my damn butt hurt because I just went live. I did the small business Saturday live. So yeah, so I'm sitting here. So today we're gonna talk about 4 ways to hydrate your scalp. Um, Also too, this a live Q&A. Just give me a second. I'm typing it in 4 ways. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the small business Saturday. Like it was so good. Tune back in at noon for some other small businesses. 4 ways to hydrate your scalp. Okay, and then live Q&As. So hydrate your scalp. So if you are struggling with scalp issues, this live is for you. If you want to, hey girl, Jen, what happened to you, girl? And if you are struggling with hair issues, hair growth, if you are struggling with your scalp, this live is for you. We're going to talk about it. Also, we're going to have live Q&A as well. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat box. There's a box on Instagram right in below, and you can drop it in the chat box. So, oh, Janice, that was Eastern time. I'm so sorry. So yeah, everything was on Eastern time. I forgot you was on Central. So we'll do another live. We'll go live. I'm so sorry, but we'll talk. Let me finish this and then we'll talk. But it was all on Eastern time. So yes. So if you are, as soon as I'm done with this live, then I'm gonna hit you up. But I had sent you a text too. I was like, oh my God, you missed your live time. But I think there's another time I can get you on there. So but no, I want you to do it because I announced you too. I did announce you. So yeah, so 4 things that you can do for healthy scalp. And this, like, I try to make it so simple for y'all as possible. That way you can do these things at home to help you with hair growth, dry, flaky, itchy scalp, and retain hair moisture as well. For y'all that do not know me, I am D. Kenyatta Nicole, your healthy hair care specialist, CEO of Nora's Hair Care Products, where our products are designed to help you take the stress out of your daily hair care routine and help you with hair moisture, dry, flaky, itchy scalp, and assist you with hair growth as well. So, and I get on here and I give y'all like different tips, like super simple tips, things that you can do at home to help you achieve healthy hair. So, number one, take notes too. Take notes if you can. Number one is when you are shampooing your hair, shampooing and conditioning, you don't want your hair, the water extremely hot. I know we think like, oh, let me have this water as hot as it can be, so that way it can remove the dirt. The water do not have to be extremely hot. It can be a nice, like, hot, but not super hot. Like for me, I love super hot showers. I love super hot baths. which those aren't good neither, because what it does is it actually dries the scalp out. It'll dry your hair out. So you don't want to use super hot water, because that will do the opposite effects. The shampoo is going to help to cleanse the hair. So you don't need it super the water super hot. You just really don't need that. It can be like a nice consistency, like warm or whatever, but it don't have to be super hot. So the second thing is um the products that you are using on your scalp. Oh my goodness. You have to be so mindful of the products that you're using on your scalp, because what will happen is it will create a barrier on your scalp. It'll clog your pores. And so it's doing the opposite effect. Would not it's yeah, it's doing the opposite effect. So it's not hydrating your scalp. It's actually creating a barrier. And when you create a barrier, what happens? Nothing can seep through. So it's just product sitting on top of product sitting on top of product. And now it's nothing seeking in. So it's just a layer of product sitting on your hair, and now your scalp is dry. So how often do you shampoo? Because I just use stuff. No, 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 no. Great question. So you still need to shampoo your hair using a conditioner. That's fine and dandy. And I always tell people this too. It depends on your hair. So some people have to shampoo their hair every 2 weeks. Some people have to shampoo their hair every month. Now, some people, they do shampoo their hair weekly. Most of the people that shampoo their hair weekly, it can be for style preference. It can be what else it can be? It's style preference, and it can be if they suffer from dry, flaky, itchy scalp. And then you have to shampoo your hair more often. But a regular shampoo can be once a month or every 2 weeks, just depending on your hair. Now, if you are doing every 2 weeks and you say, oh, I don't want to shampoo my hair, so I just want to use the conditioner, then you need to shampoo your hair at least once a month and then use the conditioner, because our hair have to get cleansed. Because what ends up happening is that can cause a negative effect, because you're putting conditioner on top of your hair, conditioner, and so now it's building up a protective layer. It's building up product buildup to where your hair cannot seek in the moisture. So you do have to shampoo your hair. Like, that's one of the things that they came out here with, like the natural community. I'm gonna write that down. Co-wash. I'm gonna have to talk about that. Oh, thank you. See, that's what I say. When y'all ask me questions, then I'm able to create topics, and then I'm able to put it out there and talk about the things that y'all are asking me about. So that was a good question about co-washes. Do not you like, for me, my hair is natural, right? So if I want to just do like weekly, if I want to shampoo my hair, then yes, I'll wet it, put some conditioner on there, let it sit, then rinse it out. But I'm not doing that every single time that I shampoo my hair, because I'm not just using conditioner. I do use conditioner along with the shampoo, but I don't just use conditioner alone. You don't do that, because it's going to cause a negative effect versus a positive effect on your hair. I know a lot of people out here, they so big into co-washes and things like that, but your hair needs to be cleansed. Like, it really needs to get cleansed. It needs to get all of that product that you have been putting on your hair. Our hair get dirty from the environment. When we go outside, our hair get dirty. When you cook, your hair get dirty. So you need to use a shampoo to help cleanse your hair. Well, you can get a sulfate-free shampoo. You can get that. I do not recommend. I know they be saying just get a regular shampoo. When it comes to that, get a regular shampoo. I promise you. And a lot of times, these, like, the people, I'm going to be very honest with y'all. The people that are saying this stuff, they are basing it off of one head, and that's they own. They also, people that are coming out with products, they're not hairstylists. So they just going off of, it's like basically Google. They going off of Google searches, and then they say, oh, I'm gonna get it because everybody is on this trend of co-washes. So I'm gonna get a product that tailored towards co-washes. Hey, Dr. Rochelle. Yes, so true. And me and some of my hairstylist friends, we go on every 2 weeks, and these are some of the things that we talk about, how people are just jumping on trends. And we fall for it too, because we feel like, oh, everybody is doing this the new trend, and we know what we know, and then we end up trying to come and fall for, fall for it too, until we have a damn reality check and be like, we know what we know. Like, this is in the cosmetology book that we went to school and paid for, and then got all these additional hours that we got to get to keep up with our hours and all of this stuff. So we're not falling for the trend. But I'm so glad you asked that question, because that is a really good question. I got that on my notes. My friend, we did a live, and she was like, girl, you took notes? I said, yes. When y'all be talking, I be taking notes, because I have ideas for people, and I'm like, oh, girl, you could do this, you could do that. So yeah, so thank you for that. That was a really, really good question. So no, just use a regular shampoo. That's going to be better for your hair. Sulfate free shampoo. Stay to the end, and I'm going to give y'all the shampoos and some products that I use all the time, and that works really, really good. I use on my hair, and I also use on my clients' hair as well. So back to the scalp. So when it comes to your scalp and what you're putting on it, it can be grease. Now they do have grease that's good, that's made for the scalp. That's don't have petroleum jelly, which petroleum, it clogs the pore. Y'all remember Vaseline? We used to use Vaseline for everything. When you got a relaxer, we'll use Vaseline. I remember my mama used to put the Vaseline on my skin when it was time to go outside, when it was cold outside. You use Vaseline for your lips, you use it for your feet, your body, all of that stuff. So, products that have the same ingredients as Blue Magic, all of that. So products that have the same ingredients that Vaseline, don't use it for your scalp, because what it's going to do is it's going to clog your pores. It's too heavy. So it's just going to sit there, and it's going to do a negative effect instead of a positive effect, and you're using it to hydrate your scalp. But it's so heavy, and it's just sitting. It's not even just soaking in. It's just sitting on top. Then now it's just not sitting on. And imagine this. Say if you are a person and you use grease for your hair and you put that on your scalp. So now you do a co-wash. That co-wash is not going to get all that grease off your scalp. So now your hair is greasy. Your scalp is still dry. It ain't did nothing. So you want to use products that's going to soak into your scalp, like oils, and then you want to be mindful of oils. I remember my mom being allergic to jojoba oil, and so when I was coming up with my products, I was like, I'm not gonna put jojoba oil in my products, because I remember, like, she did not like. Yes, that's another, your damn pillows greasy, everything. You looking like the what's that, Coming to America from the curl, and then when you get up and now you see the damn grease on the couch and the pillow and stuff. So yes, that is so true. I forgot about that. Yes. So she was allergic to jojoba oil. So I was like, I'm not gonna put jojoba oil, because I remember my mom was allergic, because my products are named after my mom. And so, but just knowing which products are right for your hair, because some oils can be too heavy for your scalp, and it can weigh your hair down and different things like that. So you want to be mindful of the different oils, and you want to have a good ratio or blend. A lot of you go to YouTube, or you go to you go to Google or something, you start trying to mix up stuff. You like, okay, they said do this. Rosemary is really good for the scalp, is good for the hair. Tea tree oil is good for the scalp. Was it alma fruit oil is good. Peppermint is good. But you can't take these ingredients and just put them on your scalp. They have to be mixed properly. If they are not mixed properly, guess what? You can have a scalp burn. You can get a chemical burn. And then knowing the different type of oils to use for your, like knowing the different oils, because there's aromatherapy oils, there's oils for your scalp. I'm sorry, I said oils for your, but there's oil just for your hair and scalp. And then there's oils. It's those same type of oils that you use for the house. So you have to know the different type of oils when it comes to oils. So don't just go pick up these oils and say, oh, she said I can use rosemary oil. She said I can use tea tree oil. She said I can use that. Like, it's different ratios that you have to use when it comes to oils. They have to be mixed with carrier oils. And I learned about all this stuff when I started coming out with my product. I was like, what you mean? So how many drops? You got to know how many drops you need to put in there. I can't wait till our next set of lives at 12 noon. It's going to be I know this off topics, but it's going to be some amazing people on the next set of lives, Small Business Saturday Lives. And the reason I said this because one of my friends, she's a scalp care specialist. And so I took a class from her. She flew all the way from Ohio, and I took a class. And so even though I have my products, but the way that she broke it down, and she like, hey, so when you're doing your in-salon treatments, you can use more oil because you're rinsing it right off. You're rinsing it right out. But when they take home the oil, it needs to be mixed like this. And I'm like, oh my God, for real? Wow. So even to that. So y'all, going and be like, well, I'm going to make up my own. Honey, you're going to be jacked up. You need to know this stuff before y'all start mixing up stuff and in the kitchen, because it may have worked for you before in the past, but things change. Think about what they're doing to the ingredients. Think about our food. Do y'all remember back in the day when our parents used to cook? I remember when my mama used to cook, right? It would take all day for chili. Now you can have chili done in 30 to 45 minutes. So think about that. Everything is GMO. I didn't even know this. Did y'all know this? I did not know this. My son and my daughter, I'm just going to call her my daughter-in-law, they told me about this. When you go to the grocery store and you are looking at your fruits and your vegetables, anything that starts with a 4 has GMO in it. And I was like, what? So if it has that barcode and it got the number 4, that's GMO. 8 and 9, that's better. So that's like organic. I remember 8 and 9. Those are good numbers. But when they got that number 4, that's GMO. So everything has GMO in, like, the stuff that we don't even think is like GMO, genetically modified. I forget what the O mean, but genetically modified. I know what the G and the M mean. You know what I'm saying? I know a little something. Yeah. So, but yeah, so you can't just be going in the kitchen, mixing up stuff, and then putting it on your scalp. It is not going to work, honey. I promise you it's not going to work. Another thing you can do if you are experiencing dry, flaky, itchy scalp care is so important when it comes to healthy hair. Scalp care is so important. And y'all will hear me say this all the time. Another thing you can do when it comes to scalp care is you can take the Nora's Regrowth Serum. You can put it on your scalp. You only need a little bit. It's very lightweight. It smells good. It's not heavy. If y'all see me looking up, I'm on Instagram. Y'all see me looking down, I'm on Facebook. And and yeah, Facebook and YouTube on this channel. So that's why I'm looking up and down. But it's very light. You put it on your scalp. You put it on your scalp. You rub it in. Can y'all see that? You rub it in and massage your scalp. Massage it in. Then you can do this before you shampoo your hair. Then you shampoo your hair. That's going to help to hydrate your hair. It's going to wash out of your hair because it is a light formula. It's not heavy. So you don't have to worry about it clogging your pores. It has rosemary, tea tree, almond fruit oil, mustard seed, peppermint oil. It has over 30 essential oils in it, and it's still very, very light. Another thing you can do to help with dry, flaky, itchy scalp, you can also use it as with your deep conditioner. Y'all remember the hot oil treatments back in the day? We'll put the hot oil on our scalp, but what I do now is I do a 2-in-1. I'll put it on my client's hair, or I'll put it on my scalp, put my conditioner on my hair, because y'all have to know the difference. The oil go on your scalp and the conditioner go on your hair. That's a lot of times why you're experiencing dry scalp too, is because the conditioner don't go. Hey, Tierra, I'm super excited about our live again later on. I'm so excited about that as well. But yes, so that's another thing. If you're putting conditioner on your scalp, unless the manufacturer tell you to put the conditioner on your scalp, and you're not rinsing it out properly, that can cause scalp buildup as well, and that cause product buildup, and that can cause flakes and stuff on your scalp. So you want to put the Nora's regrowth serum on your scalp, then you put the conditioner on your hair. You let it sit. You do your hot treatment. Make sure it's heat. You can take a towel if you're doing it at home. You don't have a hair dryer. You take a towel. You wring out the water. You wet it in the microwave. You put you can put a processing cap over your head. Take that towel, wrap it up, let it sit for about 20 minutes. And the reason you want to do it under heat, because the heat activate, it opens up your cuticle, so it swells the cuticle up. And when the cuticle is open, it helps to deposit the moisture inside of your hair. So you want to use that heat to help to activate your hair. So this is the good time when we want to use heat, like, make sure it's hot, so that way it's opening up the cuticle. When you're shampooing your hair, remember I told y'all earlier, you're not going to use extremely hot water, because you don't need it that hot, because the shampoo is going to help to cleanse your hair. So you want to do the hot oil treatment combined with your deep condition with your conditioner, and you can use the hot rag in the microwave, put it on top of your hair with the processing cap, and then that can be your deep conditioner, and also you're doing a scalp treatment, and that's going to help to open up those pores too, and help that oil to seep into your scalp. Yes. So the next thing you can do is apply the Nora's regrowth serum 3 to 4 times a week, and that's going to help with your dry, flaky, itchy scalp. It's going to help to put moisture in your scalp. And let me tell you how y'all know when a product is working. Because when I redeveloped and came out, like I had another oil when I first came out, and I'm always like trying to improve and things like that. And I was like, okay, I need to add more, because it was doing, but it just wasn't doing all the way for me. So I said, I need to add more. So we came up with this blend, and like I said, it has over 30 essential oils in it. All the oils combined help for hair growth, dry, flaky, itchy scalp, and scalp moisture. So remember when I was telling y'all, you can't just go and mix. Everything is proportioned to how it's supposed to be. It has enough oils in it that it's going to give you the results. Hey, honey. It's going to give you the results that your scalp and hair needs. So, what I was about to tell y'all. I was about to tell y'all something good. But yeah, so those are 4 things to help you with dry scalp. Another thing, all of our products are 25% off for Black Friday. The Nora's Regrowth Serum, 25% off. There's no code needed. All you have to do is click the link. It's hey Leanne, click the link in the bio or go to theknstore.com and just there's no code. Just put it in the cart and you can, if you are experiencing dry scalp, hair growth, or your scalp is, hair growth, dry, flaky, itchy scalp, Nora's Regrowth Serum is for you. It is going to help hydrate your scalp. It's going to help eliminate dry, flaky, itchy scalp, and it's going to help promote hair growth as well. And it's 25% off for Black Friday. 4 tips. Let me go back if y'all did not hear them. But the 4 tips to help you hydrate your scalp is avoid using hot water when you're shampooing your hair. You want to use warm water. Avoid using products that. Oh, okay, girl. Because I was like, I cannot believe she don't want to go live. I was wondering, seeing what was going on, honey. Okay, well, have fun. Yep. So, the number 2 tip is avoid putting products on your scalp that's going to clog your pores. You want to avoid that. So if the grease has the same ingredients as Vaseline, you don't want to use it. Let me repeat that. If you are using a hair grease and it has the same ingredients as Vaseline, throw it away. If you are using an oil and it's too heavy, it has because yes, the Nora's Regrowth Serum has castor oil, but it's a very light formula. It's light. Do you see that? It's light. It's not heavy, so it's not going to clog your pores. And the reason I'm telling y'all this is so important is because when a formula is light, it's going to help to absorb into the scalp. It's not just going to sit on top. When the products are too heavy, that's when you like, dang, this stuff's still sitting on top of my head. Why is it still sitting on top of my head? So you want something that's light. And you want to stop going to the kitchen mixing up stuff, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get the opposite effect instead of, what you're trying to look for. Another thing is applying the Nora's Regrowth Serum on your scalp before you shampoo it. That's one way. You can also use it as a hot oil treatment with your deep conditioner. So you can put the Nora's Regrowth Serum on your scalp. Then you can put your conditioner on your hair, and then you can, if you don't have a dryer at home, if you don't have, wait, hold on. If you don't have a dryer at home, you can do the towel method. You can take a hand towel, wet it, drain out the water, put it in the microwave for like 3 to 5 minutes. Let it get, not 5 minutes, that's gonna be too hot. So about three minutes or so. Let it get hot. You know how they do at the nail shop. Shake it, and then you put the processing cap on your head, them just the plastic caps, and then you wrap that towel around your head, and then you can put another plastic cap on top of that, and then that's going to help to hold in the steam. And again, the reason you're doing that, because you want to open up the cuticle, you want that scalp to open up to absorb the product that you are putting on it. So that's the reason you're doing it. And that's going to help with your dry scalp. Not only is it going to help with your dry scalp, it's going to help with your dry hair. So you're going to be getting a 2-for-1 when you do it like that. Another thing is you can apply the Nora's Regrowth Serum 3 to 4 times a week. That's going to help eliminate the dry scalp, and it's going to help with hair growth as well. Today, for Small Business Saturday, all of Nora's hair care products are 25% off. There's no code needed. So with the Nora's Regrowth Serum, if you are experienced with dry, flaky, itchy scalp or hair growth, and also if you're wearing braids, wigs, and things like that, this is going to help you to keep your hair healthy. If you have dreads, it's good for your scalp, because I know with dreads, my son has dreads and his scalp get extremely dry. And sometimes your scalp is getting dry because of the gel that they're using, so you have to be mindful of those things too. So you can use the Nora's Regrowth Serum for that. If you have dreads, if you wear a silk press, you can use the Nora's Regrowth Serum, put it on your scalp, because you're mainly with the Nora's Regrowth Serum, you're focusing on your scalp. Not your hair, but your scalp. We have other products for your hair, but the Nora's Regrowth Serum is for the scalp. You can put a little bit on your hair, but it's mainly for the scalp. And even knowing what products are good for what. Hey, Brian, even knowing that's so important as well. Like, you got to know what products are good for what. So yes, so for Small Business Saturday, all the products are 25% off. The website is theknstore.com. You can go on the website and get your products if you are experienced with dry, flaky, itchy scalp, hair moisture, because we have a full line of products. It's shampoo, conditioners, leave-ins, hair moisturizer, cream, and the Nora's Regrowth Serum as well. That's 25% off. There's no code needed. If y'all have any questions, leave the questions below. Those are really, I had a lady ask me earlier about co-wash, and that was a really good question, like really good question. So I love when y'all ask me questions. When y'all ask me questions, I'm able to come up with content as well, and give y'all some more tips. So the more questions y'all ask, the more content I'm able to come up with. I am the Kiana Nicole, your healthy hair specialist, CEO of Nora's Hair Care Products, where our products help you to take the stress out of your daily hair care routine. Our main focus is hair care moisture, dry, flaky, itchy scalp, and hair growth. Those are the main three things that our products focused on. If y'all don't have any questions, I'm gonna give myself a break. Y'all come back on my Instagram page at 12 o'clock East. Yeah, 12 o'clock Eastern. And we're gonna do some more of our small business Saturday. We're gonna do some more. I'm gonna have some other small businesses that are gonna be on here, and we're gonna be talking. They're gonna be talking to you about their business and what they are doing for small business. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your girl, D. Kiana Nicole. If y'all are not following me, make sure y'all follow me. Leave a comment, like, share, all of that. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Support a small business today. What small business are you supporting today? You too. Hey, honey. I'm finna go live on TikTok now. Dang, you might as well. I'm gonna do my shake. So I'm gonna do my shake. I thought I was done. I'm still I was still on here. That ain't something I haven't. It can't even go off my live. It's talking about having internet issues. Mm-hmm.